Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about flux and Faraday's law. So Faraday's law says that if there's a changing flux inside a coil, voltage is induced, or more classically known that if that the voltage is equal to the number of turns in a coil times the change in flux with respect to time, well, the opposite of it. So the equations, right? There's the two equations, one for a coil system and one for a single loop system. The coil system just contains an N. That's the only difference, and it's just the multiplicative factor that comes from having multiple loops of wire. So flux is I guess the way we understand it is it's the number of field lines, electric field lines, passing through the surface of a material. In this case, our coils. So to start putting things together, EMF is just a voltage. Moving a magnet just creates a changing flux. So when you put the two together, when you move a magnet on the inside of a coil, you get a voltage. And that voltage can be stored many ways, much like a practical example here of an emergency flashlight. The emergency flashlight contains a magnet, a tube for the magnet to travel down that goes inside of the copper wound coil, a battery, a button, and a light bulb. And it stores the energy created through this Faraday reaction, or this Faraday's law-governed system, and turns it into light, stores it. To someone looking on the outside, it may seem this system creates free power. That's not true, because it converts the motion of the magnet created by shaking it into a voltage through Faraday's law. Let's think for a second. If you run it backwards and apply a voltage to a coil, you must get some flux and some force out of the center. That would move the magnet, which would essentially be a coil gun or a solenoid. So to sum it up, this law governs how we make power with generators. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate the time that you spent. Have a good day.
Created using Powtoon.